Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Phodii, and this is 5 Questions with Creators Live.
What drew you into DJing?
I think what drew me into DJing was a matter of evoking different emotions and reactions from people, being that one person that basically forms part of creating memories. As a kid, I used to attend parties and weddings, and there'd always be that outcast of a guy that just chills in the corner. And that guy was amazing to me because he basically controlled the vibe. He controlled the atmosphere, he controlled how people just interact with one another through music. So it was quite cool. And I think personally, I wanted to be that guy as well. I wanted to be able to express myself through music and just create genuine connections with people.
What new habits or discoveries have you learned about yourself during this pandemic?
Yeah, this pandemic is tough, eh? I think I learned quite a lot because it's been a blessing in disguise, but at the same time, it's been quite bad. And I'll tell you why. It's because I think for me, I've been able to learn how to be more financially responsible, to be better prepared for any type of situation, because there's this one thing that I once learned at church is that you should always get ready and you should always prepare, for the blessings that you've been praying for. Otherwise, when those blessings come, your blessings are going to be turned into a burden, basically, So for me, it's more than anything, it's financial responsibility as well as just getting ready for anything because, a pandemic could come, a tragedy could come at any given time. So I think for me, yeah, those are the two main points that I've learned, I guess, in lockdown.
How do you ensure that you stay fueled up and motivated?
Whew. So staying motivated and fueled up, it's something that comes internally for me, and I'm not gonna sugarcoat it and say that it's easy, It does get tough because as an individual, you go through things, you go through doubts, you go through your ups and your downs. So I think for me, what's kept me sane is my constant interaction with my circle, with my immediate friends, with my family, with just praying, bro, So I think that's what's kept me sane. And I'm a guy that likes working, So the fact that I've been privileged enough for work to come in through other avenues, I think that's what's been keeping me sane. So yeah.
What is the best advice you've ever been given?
So I don't think with the best advice question, there is really a best advice that has been given to me. But, I've spoken to quite a lot of, influential people in my own life that have given me a lot of advice, good advice, valuable advice. So I think the one that stands out for me is not limiting myself, because reality in life is that we're only given one life, This isn't a trial run. This isn't a practice round. So whatever you do it to the best of your ability and don't limit yourself ever. Don't live your life according to what other people think of you, because your light shines brighter inside. Your light shines brighter when you are genuinely and authentically the best you. So I think that's the best advice, I guess, that I've been given.
You've recently started up your own company called Phodii Productions. Tell us about the motive behind it and what the end goal is.
So Phodii Productions is a broadcast media company that specializes in podcasting, radio production, vodcasting, advert production, voiceover production, and radio production. Basically, I've always had a big passion for broadcasting, for audio broadcasting specifically, radio production. And, working within the radio sphere has kind of given me that confidence and, that opportunity to actually start my own thing and run with it, So with me, my main intent was to be a bridge between young people and brands and consumers, for them to be able to communicate effectively with people, for them to be able to brand themselves effectively, because I mean, you can have the best visuals in the world, but without audio, it's, you know. So I think that's the main purpose behind Phodii Productions. You know, we here to set a mark, you know, to set a mark, especially in Africa, for young Africans, you know, that have their own businesses, that have their own companies, that have their own projects, whatever it is. So yeah, man, we here as a bridge, and that's what Phodii Productions is all about. It's about growing together. My tagline personally is "Together we grow," and through this, I believe that, you know, we can learn from one another, we can grow from one another, whether it be building one another, you know, through our work. So yeah, that's what Phodii Productions is about.